Hello and welcome to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. I'm Carrie Rhodes and today I'm going to be showing you all of the products from our July 2025 release. We've got birthday things, summery things. It's going to be tons of fun. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, we're going to go over each and everything from this July release. So many fun things here that I just cannot wait to show you and play with more. This is the candy jar 4x8 stamp set, and we have 3 coordinating products to go with this. Okay, so there's the stamp set. It has the candy jar itself. It has suckers. It's got some little candies, ones that you probably know, a gumdrop, a candy corn, the gummy bear, I think is my absolute favorite. A little peppermint candy. We've got some candies in wrappers. It's just so cute. A little candy stick. So cute. So that is a 4x8 set, really good size. We have the coordinating die set, but this die set is really cool. I have to talk about it for just a second. We've got dies to die cut out the candy jar itself, right? And you can die cut out the whole thing when it's stamped. You can also die cut out this piece right here. It's got a little frame inside. So it's gonna cut an opening right here, which allows you to turn this candy jar into a shaker. Love that. Okay, the other thing I want you to know about this is that we have dies here for the jelly bean. You're gonna stamp your jelly bean either in a solid color or you can stamp the outline and color it in, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then we have this other jelly bean die. It's tiny. This is in case you want to die cut out colored cardstock or a background that you've made and make solid jelly beans, like without a border, right? This is just going to cut the shape for you. You can cut the shape also of the gumdrop, the candy corn, a circle, a heart, and we have a smaller square right here. So that is another fun way you can use the coordinating die set. Okay, so then when it comes time to coloring in your stamped images, we now have some coloring stencils. This stencil set is going to allow you to color your jar if you just want to put shine marks, and you can add a little bit of coloring to the lid and, you know, just bring it to life. Then you can color in every single one of these candy images with these stencils. Now, if you haven't seen the sneak peek videos, in that video, I show you how to do this. There is a little tutorial that goes over it. You're going to see lots of videos, lots of inspiration from our design team with these products. In fact, today we have an inspiration hop for you, so you can go and check that out. But remember, there is a third coordinating product with this stamp set, and that's the reusable masks. Now, typically when you see masks, they're going to come with a stencil set, and it's going to be the fallout pieces. These are not that. These are made of Mylar. These are thinner than a stencil material. So you can use these just as if you were using masking paper, where you take the time to stamp on that masking paper and then cut it out right on that black line. The reason why you want to cut on the black line is because when you mask something and you put ink all around it, you want the ink to go to the edge of that stamped image. You don't want that white halo glowy look. This is going to do that for you. These are already just inside that black line. And again, I showed this on sneak peek day 2 video. Day 2 is when I showed this, so you could really see how that works. And you have got a mask for every single thing in here, even the jar with the opening. So you've got both masks. I think that's so cool. You've got a mask just for the lid, so you can really play around with this, and it's going to give you beautiful results on your candies that you're just going to love. So this is a collection I think you're going to really want, and you can pick the add-ons that you want to go with your stamp set. And if you're like me, you got to have them all. So that is the candy jar. Let's move on to our next 4x8 stamp set. This is Hoot HootHooray. We've got this 4x8 set that is kind of a birthday set, but we made sure to add other things in here so you can use it for lots of other occasions. There's lots of birthday hats in here, and there's presents, 2 different cupcakes, a little banner, but then you also have the graduation cap. You've got this little fun cap with the little spinner on the top, and so many sentiments. This stamp set is just full of fun. So we have Hoot HootHooray, and then we have sentiments you can build on. All I need, right, is you. Awesome, like have an awesome birthday. Look who's turning. We have the word you, it's, be, have, having. Every little thing will be all right. I will be there for you. So lots of sentiments. Oh, and the word who that you can use and build on. And we have tiny little sentiments. Who. So fun. And there's 3 different owls. So we've got one on the branch, one with his wings out, one with his wings in. You even have one, like you could make a little wise owl, a little magic owl. Very, very fun. All right, so then we have our die set. It's going to cut out every single image in here except those teeny tiny words, who. So you can die cut out every single thing in here. The sentiments are going to be bubble cut for you. So it's going to cut nice and neat around each of those words. Isn't that cool? Now, if you love the idea of those Mylar masks from the previous set, you can also get them for this Hoot HootHooray set. And there's room enough in this packaging. We actually are giving you 2 sets. And you can then mask out more than one balloon, more than one banner. It's very fun. So there's the masks that you're going to get with the set. You can see you're going to get multiples of those balloons, even though there's just one stamp, but you might stamp a little cluster and then you'd want to mask off all of them. So you've got those options there with these Mylar masks. And again, these are reusable. So you're going to just put a little bit of temporary adhesive on the back, whether that's like a tape runner, a 2-way glue, pixie spray, something like that. And you can reuse these time and time again. They're sturdy enough for that. They're sturdy enough to clean off and use multiple times. You're going to love these. You're going to love how they fit just on the inside of that black line. I'm so impressed with these. Okay, let's move on to a fan favorite, a new Simply Sentimental stamp and die set. This is Simply Sentimental Special. Now, if you are new to Trinity Stamps, you've got to know about this line of stamps. We have several in our shop with different words. So this one really focuses on one word at a time. This one being the word special. You can see we've got it multiple times in different fonts and different sizes. And that is going to let you customize your card. So the word that you use really is gonna coordinate with the style of your card. We also have sub-sentiments in here that are gonna go with the word special. The other thing you want to know about this is the coordinating die set. This die set is going to cut out each of these larger words, but that's not it. We also have provided you with the die to cut out the words. So you can have the die cut word special or the stamped word special. So there are the same exact fonts in the dies as we have in the stamp set. And then you're going to coordinate those with the sub-sentiments provided in the set, like special achievement, special greeting, wishing you a special birthday, a special occasion. Just a lot of fun you can have with these. Add these to a lot of different kinds of cards, even birthdays. So there we have that. And then we have another new Simply Sentimental for you. Simply Sentimental Sweet. This one is so much fun because we have more than just the word sweet in here for you. We have the words sweet, sweeter, sweetie, sweetest. And you can add these on to the words as you stamp them or even as you die cut them. The other thing I want you to know about this set is we have a little font refresh in the sub-sentiments. So this font is new, and you can see the previous fonts that we have used as more of a typewriter type font, and that is in the special one, but in the new suite we have updated that font. So we really want to know what you think of these soft thin letters for our sub-sentiments in Simply Sentimental. We really want you to be able to mix and match the different sentimentals, use the sub-sentiments with the different words, combine the words together, and really be able to make a card that is customized. So we're very excited about the new Simply Sentimentals. We have more word stamp and die sets. This is the Grill Deal. The Grill Deal. I always have to say it 2 times when it's super punny. And so this is nice bold letters that are going to go with a barbecue theme, like barbecue, well done, you're smoking, thanks a grillion, you're invited, the Grill Deal, grillin' and chillin'. And then we even have 3 pieces here that you can stamp to kind of look like flames. So these are all nice and bold. They're going to be great with colored inks. They're going to look amazing when you emboss them. And then we have the coordinating die set, and I want to make sure we talk about this because when you stamp the Grill Dill, for example, it's going to stamp as one image, and then the die is one die, but it's going to cut those words apart. That's going to allow you to put them on your card horizontally or vertically once it's die cut. So it gives you options, which I think is fabulous. Same with this one right here. Barbecue is going to just cut out as one, but you've got that flexibility with this die set. So that is that. I have some products to show you next that are going to go with this that are just, oh, chef's kiss. That's what they are. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the Buildable Burger, and this is an add-on to our circle shaped card. So we have a die set that is a circle shape, right? You're going to die cut this, fold it in half. It makes a circle shaped card. The dies that come with this allow you to make a donut, and we have so many things that you can use with this circle die right here, and this is one of them. You're going to build onto this a hamburger. It is the cutest. Look at these pieces. It's going to give you all the things you need: the bun, the burger, the cheese, the lettuce, the pickle, the tomato, the onion, and sesame seeds. This you can put on the shaped card. You can flip it open and have a card. All of this is going to hang out so you can see it off the edge. I also designed a card where you could rotate that top bun and see all the fun things on the inside and reveal a special message on the inside. So this is so cool. There is on the lettuce right here. See this? It's almost like a press plate. So you can ink this up and make that portion of your lettuce a little bit darker. There's also a layering die, which allows you to create the edge of the lettuce a little bit darker in color. I think it's so cool. The onion is the same. The tomato is the same. The pickle is the same. They've got that edge. So you can really bring it to life. They look so realistic. I love that we have the options for seeds on the tomato and the cucumber or pickle, and then onto your bun as well. It's so good. It's amazing. It's so realistic. And somebody in our sneak peek video said you could put the lettuce on a card and say, "Let us celebrate." Oh gosh, I love it. Okay, so that is going to be a really fun thing that you can then pair with the Grill Dill stamp set. The sentiments can go with this. You're well done. For somebody, let us celebrate, right? Okay, so that I am super excited about. Let's bring in our another add-on for our circles, or circles you can use any way. I have lots of different ways that you can use this new die set. It's called Circle Frames. In the sneak peek video, I showed you a lot of different things you can do with these dies. But they are 4 1/4 inch on the largest frame, 3 1/4, 2 1/4, and then you've got your circle in the center. That's just a solid piece. We didn't want to waste that space. It is, yeah, 1 1/4 inch. Yes, it is. Okay, so those are your 4 circles there. When you die cut out this largest frame, you're also going to get a circle that you can use from the center of that. Same with each of these 3 rings. They're going to coordinate with a lot of products we already have in the shop. It's going to fit perfectly onto our circle shaped card. This largest one is going to give you that nice frame right there. Isn't that cool? You could make a bullseye with this. You can use these with our circle shaker pouches. We have in the shop a large, a medium, and a small. These coordinate with those perfectly. So very excited about this. And if we want to talk about more things for the circle shape card, we have to talk about emojis. Have you seen our basic emoji builder die set yet? Okay, we have add-ons to go with that. This is one of my favorites. I think it's going to be yours too. This is the Celebration Emoji add-on. We've got all the pieces here to turn your basic emoji into this. Is that so cute? He's got the little party blower, party hat, and confetti to go all around. Here's your confetti. And then you can add the stripes to the hat and the pieces that are, let's see, we've got the pieces for the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth. So everything you need to make this emoji face is in here. You only need that circle shape card to add it onto. So pretty amazing, quite fabulous, I think. I think it's such a cute card. All right, we have more. And what is so exciting is that today, July 17th, is actually World Emoji Day. So we're celebrating not only Trinity Stamp's 7th year, we're also celebrating World Emoji Day with this die set right here. It's called All Hands. It's an emoji add-on die set. Here we have all the different hands that you need for your emojis and a few accessories as well. A different mouth, different eyes. There's another mouth. These little pieces make a zipper. Very cool. So on the back, it's going to show you all your die cut pieces. And then it's going to show you the faces that you can make. Now, anything in this example right here that is gray, those pieces are from the basic emoji builder die set that was previously released. So this is an add-on. You can add hands to these. I absolutely love this little guy with his hands out like a little hug. I have made all of these, so I'm going to put samples of these up on the screen right now so you can check those out. Also, you're going to see some amazing examples with this die set in different creative ways from our design team. So make sure you're checking out today's hop. You're going to see a lot of these products that I'm showing you today in different and unique ways because our designers are so awesome. So there's a hop on YouTube and a hop on Instagram. I have both of them linked for you in the description box below this video, so you can go check that out. All right, so we're going to come back to this die, this circle shaped die, one more time. We have more stuff for that, but I wanted to keep on talking about our standalone dies, and this one in particular I am so excited about. So at Trinity Stamps, you probably already know we have a lot of shaped dies, like our circle shaped dies. We also have a camera. We have a cupcake, a lot of things. So this is the mini album tabs die set. These dies are going to allow you to turn those shapes into mini albums. I know, I can't. Okay, so we just have to look at one of these. I made one with our Insta Snap die set, and you can see this die right here is what I used to add onto the camera. It's glued in between two layers of camera, and that gives me these holes that I can then add rings to. And then I can create multiple cameras, add them to my rings, and create a mini album. Some people like to use this also to make a junk journal. So each of these is very decorative. It's all paper crafting. There's not really photos. I have left spaces and places for a person to put their own photos in here. So this is going to be a gift. I've used the die that has 3 holes in it, but depending on the size of your shape, you might need one that's a little smaller with 2 holes. You might need one that's really small with just 1. And also there's a die here that allows you to create these reinforcements for the holes, which I absolutely love that detail. It's going to keep it nice and sturdy for you. Mini albums are great for having little pockets, and I just had so much fun creating this right here. So got a little shaker on the front. Now let me show you with this die right here what that looks like, because I think that's the one that's the most different from, you know, this one. So I just took the photo frame from that same Insta Snap die set and put a tab at the top and made a little flip album just like that. And I used the hole reinforcer at the top And you could put this on a lot of little shapes. We have some smaller shapes in our collection. We have an ice cream cone. We have a popsicle. So you could do the same kind of thing with that. So I am loving this. I think that it is such a fun addition to the Trinity Stamps collection. I'm going to be using this a lot, so watch for that. I even saw one of our designers use this piece in conjunction with this circle frame die set. Imagine putting this on the top of one of these rings, and what would it make? An ornament. Isn't that so clever? Yeah, I love it. So lots of fun to be had with these new dies. I can't wait to see what you guys think of them and what you make with them. Now, if you love interactive fun, this is for you. This is for everyone. This is the slide and spin die set. So these dies are going to make tracks in your card, and then you are able to put something on the track and slide it, spin it, move it. Now, if you're not familiar with this concept, I have a very rudimentary sample here to show you. And the thing that's really exciting about this is that this has been designed to coordinate with a brand new product from Pear Blossom Press. This product is not even out on the market yet. It is the, look at the Snap and Slide from Pear Blossom Press. This is coming out August 1st, and they're two little pieces that you snap together, and the flat circle part is what you're going to attach your image to, and it fits right inside these tracks. Now, these products were designed to work together, so you can see it slides and it spins because the post in the center of that is a circle. It doesn't have any adhesive, it just snaps together, so it's not going to get caught on this track. It is so amazing, and it's so cute for this little owl just flying through. So you can see all the different tracks that you can make with this. You can even do a circle, which would be so fun for a lot of different things, but it makes me think of our previous release, our outer space release, and how you could put some of our little rockets and ships and UFOs and aliens on there. So much fun to be had with this. I know you guys are gonna have fun playing with it. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see. You've got one that you could make like a lever. Yeah, so cool. All right, let's move on to the You Take the Cake die set. So this one has also been designed to work with products from Pear Blossom Press. I bet you can guess just by looking at this what it might be, because there is a sentiment in here that says blow it out, and an arrow and a candle. So this slice of cake is designed to work with the Pear Blossom Press candle light. So you can see what this looks like. If it was die cut out, you've got your You Take the Cake and happy birthday in there as well. And the arrow, that just makes my day. I think it is so darling. And the candlelight, if you don't know about it, you're gonna push the button, it turns on the light, and then you blow across the light and it blows it out like an actual candle. It is complete paper crafting magic, and we love it so much. So now you've got a slice of cake that you can use with your candlelight. This cake is going to have fun different layers that you could make different colors, or even make into a shaker if you like that kind of thing, which I do. But this set is just so much fun. It comes with sentiments, it comes with the arrow. All you really need is the light, right? And you can make some fabulous cards with this set. So I think this one is going to be quite popular. All right, we have one more standalone die set that we're going to share today, and that is the Sunday Swirl alphabet. Now, this is very similar to some of our Simply Sentimental words that have like this font right here. Sweet. See this one? That's this die set. So you're going to be able to cut out an uppercase or lowercase letter with this die set. This is a great opportunity for you to use your rip and stick sheets, put that back on the back of your cardstock, die cut out the letters you need to create your custom sentiment, and stick that onto your card. And these are going to snuggle up together and look like a cursive writing word, like sweet. It's so cute. Don't you just love this font? Yeah, so there you can see what the letters look like, and they've been designed so that they can all work together. And here's the actual size, kind of what it looks like die cut out. So fun. So this is also going to work really nice with your mini album, right? Any mini albums that you want to make, customize words, names, and put those in there. Okay, now we have a couple die sets that have coordinating stencils with them. So this is the Great Krillin add-on die set. What does it add on to? Yes, the circle shaped card. Boom, just like that. We're going to add that on, and it also has meat choices to put on here. So you've got the burger, you've got like a bratwurst and a steak shape. And this is a die right here. And then the great part is the die. So there you can see what it looks like. But the thing that really takes this up a notch is this stencil. So you're going to be able to stencil your meat pieces to, you know, add color to them, but then you can also stencil on the grill marks onto these pieces. So clever. But my favorite part is this right here. This right here is the coals that are going to go under your grate to light your barbecue. Take a look. So you can see under there, the coals. I have a sample I'm going to put up on screen of the one I did. I'm going to show it to you before it's behind the grill so you can really get a feel for it. And with another new product we have, you can really bring those coals to life and make them look like they're glowing. And that's our shading Sidekick. I'm going to show you that in just a minute, but we have one more die set. So I have to show you this Cut the Cake die set, and it has a coordinating stencil called Cake Layers. So there's the two pieces together. This is so versatile. There's so many different ways you can use this die set, and it's going to show it to you on the back in case when you get yours you forget all of this. You can take the die, this one right here in the middle, die cut it from a card panel, and it's going to create a window into there that looks like a cake. You can die cut the two pieces together and it's going to give you a frame. You can die cut this by itself and have a solid shape. And then you also have the fallout pieces from when you cut this. So there's like 4 different ways, and you can mix and match and combine and layer all the things. But what makes this even more versatile is when you pair it with the coordinating stencil. So this stencil is going to allow you to color up your cake. Let's say you have this solid piece, you can add the frosting and the cake stand to it. Let's say you have this piece right here. This is actually for you to color in the cake. So it's kind of masking off the frosting part and allowing you to fill in the colors of the cake. So amazing. And this piece right here you could use to make a shaker. It's just so fun. You've got candle options here. So there is a die. You have a solid candle, the stripes, and an even smaller piece. So you can layer those up. You've got flame options and even a cute little cherry to put on top of the whole thing. So we've got that. And then you also can stencil the candle. And so that's if you're doing a purely stenciled card, which I have done. I have a purely stenciled card right here. There is no die cutting on this card whatsoever. I stenciled the layers to make the frosting and the cake stand. So that was with this right here. I then used this portion right here and lined it up with what was already there and was able to stencil in the cake. I stenciled on my candle, my flame, and even the shine marks from the stencil, just like that. And I used our new Simply Sentimental special to stamp my sentiments right on top. I masked this portion off and added just this gray, like countertop for that. So that is the Cut the Cake die set and the coordinating stencil. Now, I've just proven to you, you can use this stencil without the die set. So you have so many choices with this. I did make a shaker card with this. I'm going to put that up on the screen so you can check that out. And I just think it's so versatile and so much fun. Really nice that it takes up most of your card and you just really need a sentiment. I added a little pattern paper on the side for something extra, some sparkle, like confetti all the way around. And there's my card. Pretty cool. Okay, we have one more thing to talk about, and that is the tool that I used to bring this cake to life. And that tool is the Shading Sidekick. It is a new blending brush at Trinity Stamps that's going to allow you to shade things in. It's going to allow you to work in those teeny tiny little spaces on your stencil. So the thing that we like and love about this brush that's similar to our Blending Buddy brushes is that we have a domed brush. It's going to come to a higher point at one side, and that's if you really want to get into those tiny little spaces. You can just ink up that kind of tip and really get in there. It's fluffy and soft. A lot of smaller brushes can be very stiff, but a soft brush is going to really allow you to get a soft blended look, a shaded look, which is why this is called the Shading Sidekick. So this is brand new. It is available. You've probably seen me use it in some of the Trinity Stamps live videos. I used it in the sneak peek videos, and I have just fallen in love with this. You can save your little tube as a storage option, especially if you're going to travel with it. The lid is rubbery. It's nice. It's something you could definitely save and travel with it like this, you know, from different crops or whatever you're traveling to do crafting with. But I love this. I am going to be using these similar to my Blending Buddy brushes, where I'm going to have one for each color. You know, if I'm going to use a lighter shade of pink, I'm going to make sure and rub this off on a little cloth or paper towel and really be able to use this with lots of different colors. And again, you can wash these off with some mild soap and water if you felt the need to do that. And yeah, really start building up your collection so you have one for each color family. And I also am going to have separate ones for my dye-based inks versus my oxides, because that's how I roll. If not, you would definitely want to, you know, rinse them off in between. But those are the Shading Sidekicks. I think they're pretty fun. It fit nicely in your hand. And yeah, that is the July release here at Trinity Stamps. I hope that you are excited about this. I'm going to finish off today's video with a little peek at some cards from our design team. But remember, you're going to want to go over and check out their videos, their Instagram posts, so you can see these really come to life. And this release is available in the shop right now, so you can head over there and do your shopping and get some of these new products to play with. And when you are using them and posting them, make sure that you're tagging Trinity Stamps at Trinity Stamps LLC on social media, so we can share them, we can celebrate you and see your beautiful creations. And I just can't wait for that. So if you have a favorite here, make sure and leave us a comment in the description box and let us know what you're loving and what you're excited to play with, because we love hearing from you. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all again very soon with lots of inspiration with these goodies. Happy stamping. Bye.